Good morning. I'm just getting everything ready. Okay, before we get started, let me share my live stream on my social. So if you don't follow me on Twitter, here's my Twitter handle on the screen. It's Eugene iOS Dev. So follow me on Twitter, and let me share a live stream really quick. Oh, I'm not ready, y'all. I'm not ready. Okay, let me share on Twitter. I share on Twitter. So good morning. If you are joining my live stream for the first time, my name is Eugene. I am an iOS developer, and normally on Sundays I do my Coffe, Swift Chat, and Cursey words. So today I would like to talk to you about Coronaversary because I don't know, I just wanted to share with you my experience weathering storm with pandemic, and how my perspective about work-life balance and in general professional growth has changed, and what kind I was going through during this pandemic. So yeah, we're just gonna chat, and depending how many people join, because I know it's 8 o'clock in the morning on the West Coast, and I do understand people probably just waking up, or I don't know. I'm that crazy person who will watch live streams in the morning, at 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning. So when people from the East Coast, like New York or Florida, will do live streams early in the morning, I'm like, oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm drinking my coffee and I'm watching live streams. So that's something that I would do. So if you are here, let me know, and we're gonna chat. And let me know where you joining from. I currently live in Seattle, which may or may not be. I mean, it's probably not gonna be my permanent home, and I will eventually move somewhere else, for probably in Denver, but I think I talk about my move and relocation a lot on this channel. Y'all might be tired of me just talking about hey, I'm moving to Denver. By the way, I'm moving to Denver. So I'm not gonna talk about how I moved to Denver, about my move to Denver. So probably in the summer, when I'm actually relocating and moving to Denver, I probably gonna post shorts, or and definitely is gonna be on my Twitter. So definitely is gonna be on my Twitter. What I did when I moved from Florida to Seattle, we drove from Florida to Seattle, from Clearwater to Seattle, and we would do live streams on Facebook every time we would pass a major city, or let's say we stop at the hotel or motel for the night. We would just hey, this is where we're staying, this is the motel, this is where we're gonna spend the night. So and I think it was really cool. A lot of primarily my family members really enjoy that, and they just followed us on social media. And also it's a good way to keep in touch with your family, especially when you're relocated to a new place. people might be worried about you because you're driving a long distance. So, yeah, stuff like that. So, do we have anyone on the live stream? I know my morning live streams, Swift Chat and Cursey Words, Coffee Swift Chat and Cursey Words, has been a little lonely in the past. And it's interesting. I posted a poll on Twitter and I posted a poll on YouTube whether or not when I should do live streams, so on the Saturday afternoon, on the Sunday morning, or not to do live streams at all. And it's interesting, on Twitter, majority of the votes went to Sunday morning live streams, but ironically, people wouldn't show up on live streams, or if people show up, they just they just listen in. And I do understand. Sometimes in the morning, I just don't want to do shit. Let me just share really quick. Post a fleet with my live stream so people can see it and people can join us. And this is my bad. I haven't announced my live stream video beforehand, because I wasn't sure if I'm gonna do a live stream video this morning. I wasn't sure if I'm gonna do that. So I'm just rambling for 7 minutes, and let's let the first portion of the live stream, let's do something useful. Did you like that transition? So, the first useful thing that I would like to share with you, it is this website, useyourlove.com. A lot of good iOS articles about just iOS stuff. And I would like to share it with you. So I use it maybe not all the time, but it's a good resource to use if you're an iOS developer. This is the resource. This resource has a lot of very useful information, so I use it a lot. So, how everybody is doing? Good morning. How is your morning going? And what are you up to? What do you have planned for this weekend? I'm probably gonna go grab breakfast after this live stream. It's usually what we do. My husband gets off work around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and he comes home when I'm done with my live stream, and we go on Sundays. We now when it's everything is open, not everything, but certain restaurants are open, we'll go grab breakfast there, and it's so nice. It's a local breakfast. There are not a lot of breakfast place. There are not a lot of people, so it's relatively safe. And normally we just sit on the corner where nobody sits, and we're regular, so that's pretty cool. That's probably what I'm gonna do. So if you're new to my live stream, or if you're not new to my live stream, just say hello. I'm here just to chat and kind of talk about my experience with the pandemic. Because y'all, today is March 14th, and it kind of hit me that it's been a month since the pandemic started, and it's been a month since I've been working from home. I haven't gotten out anywhere, and I didn't go to the office for work. So and it's been crazy, but I think I've been very, very lucky in terms of my employment. So I wasn't laid off. Thank God. My job was okay, and I was able to go back to the market at my choice and find another job. So, but it was a journey, and it is a journey, because what is crazy, I was working full time, and with the iOS team, and I was doing iOS stuff, and I decided that like I would like to do more. I would like to do more in terms of like feature implementation and things like that. Take more responsibility, and take more projects. And I decided to like at my previous job. I mean, it was going well, but I think it was going well, but it was going slower than I would like it to go, or I would like it to be. And I was like, no, I gotta go. I gotta get out there. I gotta apply for other jobs and like see where I can go and improve myself. And I ended up taking a contract with T-Mobile, which was like interesting. So, and normally for me, a contract, it's not a big deal for me to take a contract. And when it comes to contract and full-time role, it depends on the contract and depends what I'm doing with my contract, because I'm going to take a contract if I'm providing value to the company, and if it's a good career move for me. And T-Mobile at that time definitely looked like a good opportunity for me to, like to do things that I want to do. So, but like it was a contract, but not really. I was working with Pro Karma, which is an amazing agency. If you're looking for a contract, I would, or you are on the market and you're open to a contract, I would definitely get in touch with them. I would definitely get in touch with Pro Karma, because I got 2 jobs from them, through them, and it's been great. And it's really easy to negotiate with them. It's really easy to do like interview process with them. I mean, interview process will depend on the client, and certain clients can have really tough interview process. Some clients might have more loose interview process, but overall, like the interview process is really great. So I like that. And normally when it comes to like recruiting agencies, one source of frustration is the pay. And normally which is sometimes we can't really agree on the number, and sometimes it's just a sacrifice on my end, sometimes it's a sacrifice or on their end. I definitely have a horror story with one recruiting agency when I got on the contract, and then I decided to renegotiate renegotiate the rate. It was a shit show, y'all. It was a shit show. But like, we're not gonna talk about it today. We're gonna talk about Coronaversary. So here I am interviewing at T-Mobile, and it was interesting. I interviewed for full time and I interviewed for a contract position. I didn't get full time, even though like I got good feedback from like certain parties, but like the team decided not to move forward with me. But when I interviewed for a contract for a different team, they decided to move forward with me. And one of the stipulations was that I would help them with a UI test, kind of get them up and running. And my perception of helping with the UI test was a little different from their perception or perspective of helping with the UI test. My perspective was like, okay, I get it started, then we'll work all together, and we just develop the framework all together, and and the perspective a little like changed a little bit, because like when I started developing the features, and it was important, and I like that. So I like the team though, and I like I like my manager. So I think I have really really good manager there. But yeah, I started working there, and crazy. What is crazy that like I put my 2 week notice from my previous employer, and then I started with T-Mobile, and a week later, so everybody went home to work remotely. So I barely was in the office. I was like just a week there, and then like everybody went remote. We started working from home, and it just like hit me that like, oh my god, we're at the start in the pandemic. A lot of businesses are losing their shits, and a number of iOS developers are being laid off. And here I am. I decided to leave my full-time job, which in worst case scenario, if we were let go, I would have some sort of severance package or something like that, versus now I'm just a contractor, and that's it. And I mean, my situation was a little bit different. Yes, I was a contractor, but I was working full time for Pro Karma, so like, which is good. Like I have PTO, like all that stuff. So it was like it was a better option than you normally see with contracting positions, with contract opportunities. So, but what was running through my mind, like, oh my god, I'm a contractor. Here's COVID going on. I don't know what is going to happen with the business, because like nobody was prepared. Nobody knew how to really handle that. Nobody knew how to operate with the new business model. And I was on a mission to find a full-time job. So when I started, because it was a contract, I like, okay, I have to keep I have to keep my options like open, and like keep talking to the people, keep talking to the recruiter or recruiters, and make sure that everything that like I'm not blocking any other opportunities. At some point, I took a break from interviewing for other contract positions. Like I didn't interview with other like for other contracts for a while, and I was trying to find a job on full time. So, and I talked to my manager if it would be possible for me to go full time there. So because I was thinking, okay, if I get a full time job there, then like I don't have to really go anywhere else. I can just use I can just stay at T-Mobile. But and normally it doesn't happen that quickly, like you have to work there like for like 6 months or something, and like they weren't really quite ready for like the transition to full time. So, and I'm a little impatient. So I decided to go on the job market because I was terrified that as a contractor, if something goes wrong, then I will be in the worst possible position as an iOS developer. So I was job hunting, and luckily, by the time I went back to the job market, everything kind of like the iOS job market kind of got its shit together, and there were more opportunities, there were more positions, and more companies were open to remote work. And I was interviewing for about 3 months, and then I got my current job at the end of December, which was really, really nice. And yeah, it was crazy. Like a year of working from home, y'all. I like to, like dress up and like dress nicely, like put on like business casual attire. But y'all, excuse me, but y'all, I didn't put anything on like nice for a year. My everyday attire is a t-shirt and sweatpants. Sometimes, like when I kind of go out, I just put a nicer sweatpants and like just keep that t-shirt. So I am scared. I'm scared of trying my jeans or whatever clothes on. I Luckily I didn't gain any weight on the during pandemic. If anything, I figured out better workout schedule. I started working out from home. At home, I organized my little gym, so it was really nice. And my workout is, I'm very satisfied with my workout schedule and how it is going. So yeah, it's been crazy. It has been crazy. So, how about you, y'all? How are you weathering the storm with the pandemic? And luckily, hopefully, we're gonna be done with the pandemic soon, and vaccine finally gonna get up to speed. I see a lot of people getting vaccinated, which is a good news. And hopefully we can get back to new normal, or to normal as we know it, like when we can gather together, like we don't have to wear a mask, and we can go to a restaurant, we can go to a party, we can go to a nightclub, we could go to a bar, and just chill there. We can go on the meetups. I really miss. So in Seattle, we have Excoders. It's a local meetup, and I really miss Excoders. I really miss them. We normally would gather like in Seattle, like downtown area, and it would be normally like an hour meetup. So somebody would be presenting, then people would ask questions, and then we would go out to a bar. Like normally was Cyclops, and yeah, we would get some to eat and drink and like mingle and network with each other. That was really great. But like now, it's like I said, it's been a year since we gathered together, and I really hope it's gonna go back soon. And but like on the plus side, I met so many developers online. So Alan, and let me share his Twitter handler. Where is Alan? So Alan started his iOS happy hour, which brought together a lot of people. So like follow Alan, and let me see if Alan has iOS happy hour. Oh yeah, there's a link. There's a link, y'all. So register for a happy hour. Register for a happy hour here. So it's a really good meetup for iOS developers. So yeah, I met a lot of people online, which is really great, and um, yeah, it's been great. It's been great. So I don't see a lot of people on my live stream. I should have probably announced my live stream a little bit in advance, because I there's more people joining if I put in advance, but like I was just like, I'm not sure. Like it's 8 o'clock, it's Sunday. Do I want to do live stream? And and then I figure out what I want to talk about, and here I am. I'm doing live stream. So, but let's see. And my live stream on Sundays is so lonely. I did live stream yesterday, and I went over the Midwest and the job market on the Midwest, and it was kind of quiet. Like people joined the live stream, but it was kind of quiet. It was kind of lonely. So like maybe Midwest is not as exciting. So yeah, well, I'm gonna hang out with you for a little bit, and follow me on Twitter. If you're not following me just yet, there's my Twitter handler. And let me know if you're here. Let me know how are you handling the pandemic, or what you want to chat about this morning. Because like it's interesting on Twitter, like some of the people would say like, oh yeah, like I will join your live stream like 8 o'clock in the morning is where I like have my coffee. But like I get it, like Sunday morning is a little bit early. So like maybe what I'm going to do, I'm going to change my schedule for my live streams. I'm still trying to experiment with live streams, whether or not to do them or keep doing them. I'm probably gonna do live streams on Friday night after work, because it's when people get off work, and it's when people are in the mood to like kind of relax and kind of do nothing. And I just watching other YouTubers, more people joining them like there, like when on Fridays rather than like other like days. But let's see, like maybe I will switch it up. Maybe I will post a video like on Saturday or Sunday, and do my one live stream on Friday, because I think 2 live streams is a little bit too much. So, but like, yeah, let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. All right, I don't see a lot of people here on the live stream, and I don't really have anything to talk about. We talk about pandemic, we talk about Coronaversary. I told you my story. The resources are in the chat. Hopefully, live chat is going to save, and you will be able to access those resources after live stream is done. So, but for now, I think I'm going to just finish my live stream, and yeah, I will hang out with you soon in another live stream video, or live stream, or in another video. And like I'm totally undercaffeinated, like it's too early. So All right. Bye, y'all.